Hey everyone, I'm Brandon Gaylor with GPS Disaster Relief. Today I'd like to show y'all the warehouse I have. You see this? It's this house right behind me. It's just it's about the size of a single wide trailer. 2 bedroom, 1 bath. It was a hoarder house. So I'll go around this house and show you what it's like and what I've got going on here, and maybe talk about the future plans. So right now, this is a burn pile I've got going on. And this is the house. We've got back deck that needs to be tore down. I think all these windows and doors and stuff need to be just boarded up. This back room right here is a bathroom that was built on, and it's pretty much fallen down. You can see there. I think we just need to tear that off, put new wall up here all the way across, and just get rid of that and have a one solid straight rectangle size house. Some of these windows are busted out. There's the front door. There's Moose. Front door goes into the living room. Board that window up. Put new doors on it, that way it's secured. Maybe board that door up, I don't know. That window's intact. You see the roof is just a metal roof. I think it's in pretty good condition. We've got electricity wired up already. I don't know how good that is, but we've got electricity going to it. Don't have sewage, as far as I know. The sewer tank, septic tank, I think is done for. I don't think it's any good. Then those windows are busted out, so they need new, just boarded up. We don't need new windows or anything. But that's the house. That's what I'm calling the warehouse. This is on my property. And I guess legally how to do this is, I guess GPS Disaster Relief could rent this from me for a very cheap price, just to have it legal like that. It's GPS Disaster Relief doesn't own it, I own it, but I would think legally it needs to be rented out to it or something like that, since it's a corporation and a separate entity over just my personal stuff. I don't know exactly how all that works, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. And as we walk in, I do junk removal as well, so I've got this kind of stuff that I've collected that is probably valuable. There's some car parts. This I got off of a junk removal job. All these are paintings and some antique stuff. Antique stuff in there. A bunch of hubcaps. A bunch of Coca-Cola bottles. Things like that that I've collected and I need to clean up and put on eBay or try to resell. All this glassware came from this property. So did this vinyl records. All this glassware. And then in the garage behind the house, there's a lot more glassware. But in here is just full of junk. I need to clean it all out. Clean these. Take these TVs out. I may go ahead and throw this away. I'm not sure. That furniture, I need to just throw it out. Couch, need to throw it out. All this back here. The roof needs to be, I don't know if it can be just cleaned or redone or what. All these, I'm thinking totally gut this house down to the studs. Build it back into a warehouse. There's the bathroom, needs to be just walled off. In here, like I said, this is a hoarder house, so it's bad. In here, the kitchen. It needs to be just all gutted out. All this stuff thrown away. Watch out, Moose. And this back room, it's really bad. It's piled up almost to the ceiling. Moose is gonna go check it out. But anyways, you can see what we've got here for this warehouse. It needs to be fully... You okay, buddy? You probably don't need to climb up there. Just all this stuff needs to be taken out of the house. And it's on concrete floor, so that should be fine. That'd be good for a warehouse. There's no actual wooden floor or nothing like that to be replaced. So it needs to be all this stuff cleaned out. Probably the whole house demoed, like gutted, and rebuilt into a clean environment with electrical and lighting. I don't know about heat and AC. We'll see what happens there. But I can see this being a good place to, once we get it secured and cleaned out and kind of rebuilt, a good place to store supplies. And possibly if we do merchandise, stuff like that, we could even use it as the packing and ship center. Just, this pretty much be the headquarters of GPS Disaster Relief. It's just going to take a lot of cleaning out and work to get to that point. But for today, I think I'm going to start loading up some of this stuff in here, putting it in the tractor, and throwing it on the burn pile. That's just the little bit of stuff I can get done right now. Maybe here soon we can get a group together and have a work day up here and get all this stuff cleaned out. Moose, you're gonna get hurt in there. Hey, come back out. Anyways, I'll start probably removing some of this furniture. It needs to be out of the way anyways. Alright, so we got the fire still going pretty good. I've got kind of edges around it, so there's kind of really only a hole in the middle, so it shouldn't go anywhere. Then let's go in here and see what we got finished. It is all about the same. I was able to get some of this stuff right here cleaned out. There's a shelf kind of like this one. I threw it away. Some trash on top of this. But mainly what I did was in this room, there's a big shelf here with canned food on it like that behind the door, and actually the door came off the hinges. I was able to get it thrown away. I was able to get this cabinets thrown away and a few more other bigger things in here. So it's not much of progress, but I guess every little bit helps. So I think what we'll have to do here is shut this. I got that door shut. Got this bicycle seat kind of holding the door in, so hopefully it doesn't blow in with the wind or anything. Be really nice to get this kitchen cleaned out. It's a big mess. And then we can work on this room and that other room in here. This room really needs to be cleaned out, and I've got most of it cleaned out. It's just the big furniture and stuff that I need out. But I've got so much stuff on here, like on top of the couch, in front of that, in front of this, that it's hard to kind of get stuff thrown out. I got several TVs that were in here thrown out. And there's some furniture in there that looks pretty good, so I may be able to resell that or something, I'm not sure. There's also some scrap in here. We'll be able to take it off. Not sure if I want to keep this or not. It's a big desk cabinet. I've had it posted on Facebook Marketplace for over a year now. So I'm kind of wondering if I want to keep it or just throw it away. I've got it posted for $200 right now. These are Monte Carlo parts. I need to try to sell them. And here I've got a bunch of like art and paintings, and I guess I don't know much about art, so there's some paintings and there's some just prints of different stuff, I guess. I don't really know how to describe it, but some of it I looked up and it was somewhat valuable, so I just need to try to sell it. Like those chairs, I got those from a junk removal job. I could see somebody giving $20, $30, $40 for them, maybe. I don't know. It's just hard for me to come do all this stuff. It's almost like a whole nother job, just as a reseller of all this stuff. Like all these hubcaps, I need to go through all these, match them up to their pairs, and try to sell them, clean them up. All those records, I don't know if they're they're valuable or not. They're not in great condition. Cassettes, I don't think they're really valuable. There's a valve cover off of a old Chevy, straight six. There's a bunch of old Coke bottles, stuff like that I've gotten from these jobs. There's a metal tackle box. There's this like antique little baby basket thing. That sign, Coca-Cola sign, this antique lampshade, stuff like that. I just need to try to, there's some antique tools, stuff like that. And I've got a ton of glassware, so I would love to sell the glassware just a one big bulk buy to somebody. Like these Peterbilt mugs, that's got to be worth something. Coca-Cola Bear, I don't know. It just takes time and effort and clean up and all that. So now you can see what my future warehouse looks like, and it's definitely a work in progress. It's going to take a lot of work, but with just a little bit of time out of every day working on it, people maybe have a work day up here, get a lot of stuff done in one day. I think I've struggled the past, I guess, 5 years now of owning this property, of what to do with it. At first, I thought of a rental house, and it never really happened, and I'm not sure that I want somebody renting right next to me. But and then I thought of just storage for like my personal stuff, but I never really did anything with it. So now I think I actually have a goal and a reason to have this place, and that is the warehouse for GPS disaster relief. It can be the headquarters for that, and storing all the supplies, taking inventory, maybe having a computer or something over here. I don't know, just as long as we have electricity and possibly heat and AC, I think it'd be fine. So anyways, thanks for watching, and check back next time, see what else we're doing here at GPS Disaster Relief. And I'll have all my links linked down below that has any ways, like all the ways you can give, you can send donations, you can send supplies, stuff like that, and all my social media links. So thanks for watching. Remember, Jesus loves you. Bye.